With AI, we can unlock endless targeting potential. Now, spot creation takes just minutes. Tap into Flex to unleash the possibilities. Reach a CTV advertising specialist today. Connect with Flex.com.
Well, the cicadas are coming. Trillions of the noisy bugs will be popping out of the Georgia soil over the next few weeks, looking for love as it happens.
Just as they did 13 years ago. But Fox 5's Rob DiRienzo tells us about a twist you won't see again for another 200 years. Rob?
Yeah, guys, pretty interesting stuff. Every 13 to 17 years, these periodic cicadas pop their heads out of the ground here in North Georgia. This time around, it is going to be a little different. Music to the ears of University of Georgia entomology professor Nancy Hinkle.
This is the largest brood of periodical cicadas in the world.
For the first time in 13 years, they're coming back over the next few weeks.
In Georgia, we get the very first emergence in the whole country because we're the southernmost state where periodical cicadas occur.
Dr. Hinkle says the cicadas have spent most of their lives underground and will patiently wait until the dirt is a perfect 64 degrees to rear their noisy little heads.
They will be emerging from the very same tree where their mother laid the eggs 13 years ago.
And this year is special because the Great Southern Brood is popping up at the same time as the Northern Illinois Brood. It's the first time they've coincided since 1803, and it won't happen again until 2245. While Metro Atlanta won't get a double dose of the screaming critters like parts of the Midwest, Hinkle says these next few weeks will be prime for cicada gazing in North Georgia.
Particularly the very northwestern corner of the state. That's where we found some of the largest numbers 13 years ago when they emerged.
Hinkle says they're harmless to humans, they don't bite, and they're a good sign of a healthy ecosystem.
They're kind of my hobby. And the fact that something that lives underground for 13 years can count to 13 and know when to emerge all together is amazing to me.
And guys, it's tough to say exactly how many will be here throughout the South, but some estimated to be in the quadrillions. She says the best time to hear them is in the late afternoon, and you have until about mid-June or late June to go and do so. That's the latest from here, live in Midtown Atlanta. Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.
Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who do well. Peace and blessings to the house of David D. Let. Just want to bring out a lesson on just quick news update on plagues of cicadas to hit Georgia soon. All right, it says cicada jet on to hit Georgia soon. Says this year is special because the Great Southern Broad is popping up at the same time as the Northern Illinois Broad. It's the first time they coincided since 1803, and biologists say that it won't happen again till 2245. And this was posted April the 12th, 2024. All right, a couple of days ago. That was one article. Got another one here. It says trillions of cicadas will ascend onto Georgia in the coming weeks. Here's why this time is different. I'm pretty sure it's the same video. Let's see.
Doesn't everyone work from home now? Yeah, we're going somewhere else.
Alexa, take me to the nearest coffee shop.
Seriously?
Well, the cicadas are coming. Trillions of the noisy bugs will be popping out of the Georgia soil over the next few weeks, looking for love as it happens.
Just as they did 13.
I'm going to read a little bit of this article. It says soon trends of periodic cicadas will ascend from Georgia's dirt for the first time since 2011. It says the insect's deafening mating call has become music to Dr. Nancy Hinkle's ears. She's an entomology professor at the University of Georgia. This is the emergence of the 13-year cicadas called the Great Southern Broad. Hickle said, "It is a novelty. It is a great excuse to take your grandkids to the mountains, look for periodic cicadas, and explain the life cycle to them." Says Hickle said they've spent the last decade underground patiently waiting for the ground to get to the perfect 64 degrees this year. These cicadas will emerge only where their parents were 13 years ago, she said. This year is special because the Great Southern Broad, how you say it, is popping up at the same time as the Northern Illinois Broad. It says it's the first time they considered since 1803, and the biologists say that it won't happen again until 2020. 22:45, while Metro Atlanta won't get a double dose of the screaming critters like parts of the Midwest. Hickle says the next few weeks will be prime for cicadas, a vast dropping in the North Georgia, particularly where their very northwestern part of the state, she said. That's where we found some of the largest numbers 13 years ago in the emerge. Is though to say how many cicadas will make their voices heard across the South, but some estimate are in the trillions. Hickle expected them to go back on the ground by late June. All right. But the whole point of this article or this thing is, these plagues hitting Babylon the Great, like as they did before in the time of Egypt. The Lord is smiting this place with plagues, man. And that's why I'm going to read the account during the time of the Egyptians, where the Lord smitten Egypt with the plague of locusts, because you could liken to the cicadas in the family of locusts. All right. So this is Exodus chapter 10. I'm gonna start at 12. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, Stretch out thy hand over the land of Egypt for the locusts, that they may come up upon the land of Egypt, and eat every herb of the land, even all the hail have left. And Moses stretched forth his rod over the land of Egypt, and the Lord Yahweh brought an east wind upon the land all that day and all that night. And when it was morning, the east wind brought the locusts. And the locusts went up over all the land of Egypt, and rest in all the coasts of Egypt. And very grievous were they. Before them there were no such locusts as they, neither after them shall be such." It says, "For they covered the face of the whole earth, so that the land was darkened, and they did eat every herb of the land, and all the fruit of the trees which the hail had left, and there were remaining none any green thing in the trees, or any herbs of the field, through all the land of Egypt." It says, "Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron in haste, and he said, I have sinned against the Lord, Yahweh your power, and against you. Now therefore forgive, I pray thee, my sin only this once, and entreat the Lord Yahweh your power, that he may take away from me this death only." And he went out from Pharaoh and entreated the Lord, and the Lord turned a mighty strong west wind, which took away the locusts and cast them into the Red Sea. There remained not one locust in all the coast of Egypt. But the Lord Yahweh hardened Pharaoh's heart, so that he would not let the children of Israel go. All right, so when you go back into this account in the book of Exodus, during the time the Israelites was in the Egyptian captivity, the Lord was sending all types of plagues in the land of Egypt, and this was one, the plague of locusts. And as you read on, you got the plague of darkness, you got the plague of frogs, and so on and so forth. I suggest that you read the book of Exodus, to get, everything in context. But this is just one of those things. But you could liken these cicadas in the class of locusts. And that's what also, brought a famine in that day. Even though in today's world, Esau is injuring up a famine, through his, wiles and trickery and things of that nature, man. So, the Lord is, he's doing things, man. He's, sending these plagues upon Egypt again, man, which today is modern day Egypt according to Revelations, the 11th chapter, man. Spiritually called Sodom. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Revelations 11:11. Revelation 11:8, it says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also their Lord was crucified." So this place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. This is talking about Babylon the Great, which is America, spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, because the same practices that were taking place in Sodom and Gomorrah goes on here in Babylon the Great. And of course, Egypt, which means bondage. The Israelites are currently still this day in our captivity. So this place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. So I want to get 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. I'm going to start at 5. 2nd Esdras 15:5 says, "Behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful words are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually," right? And the men of the Lord, those righteous souls that's crying unto the Lord about the wickedness that's taking place in this kingdom, man. All the rape, robbery, and murder, all the lewdness, all the wickedness, the perverse spirit that is taking place in this place, man. All right, that's why the Lord is plaguing this place, man, with all types of plagues, man. The Lord is plaguing this place in all different type of ways that these people have no idea. All right, and this is one of them. It says, "And therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them." It says, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." And that's what the Lord doing. He's smiting this place with plagues, man. All right. And this is modern day Egypt, man. He's smiting the plagues as before. And the Lord is going to continue to do it all the way up until he plagued this place with them thermonuclear missiles, man. That 7th plague, man. That last plague with those missiles, man. All right. Said, "Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it." All right. And yeah, the Lord is going to bring these plagues. He's going to continue to bring these plagues and punishment upon this place, man. All right. All the way to the end, all the way to the missiles drop, man. To that 7th plague hit, man. All right. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. It says, "I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and ye not receive of her plagues," right? Because the Lord is going to physically bring us out this place, so we not partake in, the plagues that's going to come upon this place, which this is talking about the thermonuclear missiles, man. He's going to physically take us out this place via the UFOs, man. All right, which is also a plague. It says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities." All right. It says, "Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. And that cup which she hath filled, fill to her double." It says, "How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she hath said in her heart, I will sit as a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be early burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua power who judgeth her." So the Lord is going to judge this place and continue to judge this place, but with plagues, death, mourning, famine, and all types of ways until this place is burned up with fire. via those nuclear missiles, man, that's gonna touch down on this place, man. All right, and I'm gonna end it off on this. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 17. It says, "Also Edom shall be a desolation; every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and hiss at all the plagues thereof. And as the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall the son of man dwell therein." Right? So the Lord is going to, plague this place, man. And all these nations, they going to be astonished, man. And look at this place, be like, wow, hey, the Lord really judged this place, man. And then with those nuclear missiles, which is also a plague, like I said before, man. So continue to see more plagues. This is just one of them. With these cicadas, we're going to see what the Lord going to do in these upcoming days, weeks, months, Hey, and Lord willing, hey, things intensify themselves, hey, and the Lord starts showing his right hand. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, infinite honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone who do well. Peace and blessings to the house of David elect. To you, I want to say shalom.